All right, folks, we're back for another review of Criminal Minds Evolution, jumping into episode 7 tonight. What doesn't kill us, ... obviously makes us stronger. In this episode, before we even get into the episode, folks, if this is your first time checking me out here for my Criminal Minds reviews, I try to, keep it spoiler free. The episode is available now, so you can watch it, but I still, just in case you have not watched it yet, just want to give you things you can expect, things to get you hype and excited for the episode. So let's jump into it. But this episode starts off in West Virginia, and the first thing I thought was, what could go wrong in West Virginia, in a very sarcastic way here, but nonetheless, we got somebody waking up in a tunnel, some type of like air unit and whatnot, and all of this is being recorded, and truly I said, yeah, this feels like Saw. Where's John Kramer at? But the PG-13 version of it. So that's the opening scene where I'm like, okay, this episode's definitely going to get crazy here. But anyway, going back to the BAU, we got Penelope. She needs to discuss her developing situation, as we see with Tyler Green. And I got to say, the conversation that Garcia and Prentice has is completely hilarious here. And then Garcia and Tara has a conversation, also focusing on relationship advice. So, a lot of that going on in this episode. Now, everyone else is looking at the Attorney General of the United States to sort of say, in order to pitch, to keep the, so they have to pitch to the Attorney General of the United States in order to keep the case open. With the Sicarius case, and at this point now they're like, listen, he's gone, no more is happening, seal the deal. So now they got to go pitch it to make sure they can keep everything that they've been working so hard on to keep it going, because at this point now it's like, he's not active, so why should we keep allocating funds, resources, and time to it? You know what I mean? But anywho, because of the previous episode and the relationships that was made but yet even broken, folks will certainly have to make some personal choices in this episode. One being Tara, who may need a break. Breakups are not easy, so gotta see how that goes. But beyond that too, the whole unit is under a microscope, so folks are going to need to tighten up here. And as we, again, with the focus on Sicarius, it's what do they do next, but yet was he going to do next? But yet, what are they allowed to do next? So a lot of different kind of things going on that note here. And so when we talk about Sicarius here, now we get to learn a lot about his past. We get to learn about his family. We get to see how all of this connects and what type of person he is, which I'm maybe you don't already know this or not, but I think it's pretty much confirmed now all the way to episode 7 here that this dude is sick and deadly, regardless of family or not. And when we start to see the thoughts that he has in his head, it's just the icing up the cake here, sealing the deal. And hearing him be called by his name, not his alias or his whatever you want to call it, with Sicarius, hearing him be called by his name is definitely a little like. But yeah, wife and 2 daughters. It's a family man, or is he? Definitely, we definitely know what he's capable of doing. But like, seeing him in that family aspect is definitely like disturbing, especially with having 2 daughters, But anyway, with so much focus on this, the BAU has been slacking on other cases, which now takes us to the beginning of the episode with the focus of West Virginia here. We even got a Reed mention, which I was very excited. I'm still holding out for it. We'll see what happens. But anywho, Deputy Director Doug Bailey now gets his chance to show his keep to Prentice. So it's an interesting new sort of level of trust that's being developed here between the two of them. And then ultimately, we get finally this moment of Tyler and Garcia, this heart to heart. And this comes after all of the advice that she's been collecting this entire time. But now she has to face him to decide what she's going to do. I don't want to kind of stir you what the conversation's kind of happening here. But Yeah, things yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And what else is new? Rousey is still pissed. Very pissed. And folks, there's a mid-credit scene. And it is absolutely spicy. Spicy. Derek Morgan will be extremely proud. But this episode was so much fun. There's a lot that goes on. Just be ready. There's a lot that goes on. There's a lot of moments that's going to catch you off guard, but I really enjoyed this episode. But yeah, folks, this is episode 7 of Criminal Minds Evolution. What doesn't kill us? Jump in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about this episode. And we're back each and every week with more reviews of Criminal Minds Evolution. Oh, and folks, did y'all hear the good news? That's right. Paramount Plus renews fan favorite Criminal Minds Evolution for a season 2. This news came out earlier this week. So beyond this season, we got more Criminal Minds to cover. So yeah, folks, like I said, y'all jump in the comments. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about tonight's episode. And I'll be seeing y'all around for much, much more Criminal Minds Evolution reviews.